Hello, my beautiful Aquarius is. This is going to be a reading for March. I hope you're doing amazing. If you're new, hello, my name is Amber. If you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel. This is going to be your reading for March. I think I just said that. But if you find something here that you can use, hit that like button so I know. If you find something here that someone else can use, go ahead and share. We love to share healing around these parts. And if you want to hear more from moi, hit that subscribe button. You know where it is. And if you need a private reading, links in the description box below. Or you can go to that website and it'll guide you right there. Okay? So let's pray and get into this thing. Spirit guide, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy. What do you have for Aquarius? What would you like for them to know about March? Rebel. It wanted to come up in reverse. Interesting. I feel like Aquarius in March, you're going against the norm, okay? I feel like in a certain situation, maybe in relationships, you would normally do one thing and you're going to do something else. March is good for you because I feel like you're opening up your box of tricks, okay? And trying something different. And I want to say that that's hard for you in this aspect. But you're just trying something different. But I feel like it's going to turn out good. Okay? For you. Okay. So what I see here is it's all about care and love that you're even trying this new way or opening yourself up to this new aspect, right? So out of love for someone else or feeling connected to someone else, friend, family, or intimate relationship, you're trying something different, okay? I feel like I feel like eventually you're going to feel as though maybe this person is taking advantage of you or they're not hearing you correctly. I feel like there needs to be a conversation. Like you want to get everybody on track or everything on track. Okay? It's like I need to make sure that everybody's on the same wavelength or that you understand what I'm saying. It's almost like you may feel taken advantage of a little bit or that someone doesn't understand you. Okay? The problem is you don't want to keep doing something and eventually realize that all your work went to nothing. Okay? Or just went down the drain. But there's definitely energy here, Aquarius, of you trying something new. Honestly, I just see you wanting to be happy. And the route that you were going in may not have made you 100% happy or got you to the place that you wanted to go. And you're trying to change your thinking process about things. Okay, Aquarius, so you start out with hope. You have hope that things will be going right, so you're optimistic when you're starting this out, okay? But as March goes on, you're like, I need to start solidifying some things. Or I need to start getting some answers. Or seeing if this is going to make me happy. I see that you're going to, I feel like you're going to come to some sort of understanding that solidifies things for you. It may not solidify the relationship or the situation, but you come to some sort of conclusion for yourself, okay? So with the Seven of Swords, that is realizing that something is wrong or something is happening or there's an issue. And your way of doing it is you can't control anyone but yourself. So you're going to try something different, okay? Maybe cutting things out or trying something different or doing something a different way. Taking a different process, speaking a different way. I feel like you understand that there's lots of different options, either in your life or just in this, but it almost feels like this particular situation. You may be dealing with someone that is confused as well in their emotions, and you're trying to figure it out or narrow it down for them so you can be okay, because they are intertwined in you in some way, whether it be a relationship, like I said, family or friend. They may not be sure if they want to be in a relationship for some of you. Um, it feels like not being sure, and this could be you or them, not being sure about solidifying something and needing to know what direction it's going in. So I feel like definitely in March you are going to start building up your confidence with the strength card here. It's like you're going to be thinking about yourself and you're like, okay, I've tried to do this for you. I've tried to be open, and now I need to know what's going on. Especially with it next to the judgment card, it's like you're standing up and like, okay, so what's going on now? What's happening, right? I do feel like this gives you some sort of direction or some sort of box, you know, some sort of framework of what's going on. I don't know that you're going to get the answer. I don't see that. But I see that it gives you some sort of framework so you're not as confused anymore about what's going on. It's like you understand it. You're comfortable with it. Question mark, you know? It's like, at least I know what's going on. There is going to be some sort of judgment made that you were trying to figure out. Okay, but moving forward, I see that even though this person made a judgment or there is some sort of framework, you're still worried about it. Like, it doesn't quite make you happy. You're glad that it's out in the open. You're glad that there's some sort of communication or there is some truth, but you're worried about it and you're not sure. So now you're defending yourself, your choice to make a decision now. It's like they've made a decision. You've gotten what you wanted, like as far as truth goes, or the lack of confusion, because there's, the confusion is cleared up. But now you have to make a decision for yourself. And I feel like you're making a very smart decision. I feel like this person is going to choose you. If you're waiting for someone to choose you, I feel like they are. You were worried that all this fighting was for nothing, but I feel like it's going to work out as far as nurturing the relationship. Like, nurturing the situation, it'll work out. I don't know in the long term, but this is just probably like the beginning of March. Yeah. So Aquarius, you're definitely taking control because it's either a secret or something you don't understand, and you're trying to find out what the truth is so you can heal it, so you can bounce off of that, instead of bouncing off of who knows what, because you don't know what's going on. It's going to be some work, though. I can see right there it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. You're trying to stay open and you're trying to be perceptive and pay attention. You're trying to say the right words, hear the right truth. You're definitely putting in the work. Yeah, I don't feel like you're trying to argue. I just feel like you're trying to fix this disorientation and the stability of whatever this is. So confusion. I feel like this person doesn't want to fight either. They don't want to argue either. Yeah, this confusion has been a consistent thing. And the confusion distracts from what it is you're trying to achieve. So if you're trying to achieve a relationship, it's like this other person's confusion or their complications are interfering with moving this relationship forward. So you put that into a scenario that fits you, but it's conflicting with that. Yeah, you don't want to give to that anymore. It feels like almost that they're not giving as well to you. So like I said, you're definitely building up your confidence. This is a weak situation for you. So like this is a thing you don't really want to talk about or get into because you're scared of the outcome or what will happen. But there's some sort of commitment here. You don't want to let this go. It's almost a little obsessive. You know, you're a little, just a tad bit obsessed with it. Yeah, you find happiness here. You feel like you will be content in this situation. So that's why you're doing it. It makes you happy. And I'm hearing like it's just one of the things that make you happy. So you want to hold on to it. So you're trying to listen to your intuition. The thing is, you're called to make a choice when you figure out what the truth is. And when things are revealed to you, now you're like forced to see, you know, how you want to handle it. How do you want to nurture this? Do you want to not, or do you want to? How do you want to proceed is the question. Okay. So I see you wanting something more committed. But you feel like that situation is abandoned. So I see, okay. So you want to rekindle the love in this situation. Okay. You're happy that it's out in the open, that someone cares or they're talking to you or things are moving forward. But there's trouble with committing here. Someone feels left out of a situation. There needs to be new energy put into this relationship. Okay. Because someone doesn't feel confident. It's either you or them. They don't feel confident. It may have something to do with distance and needing to come together. Because I feel like if you come together, the confusion will clear out. It's something about you being distant energy-wise, time-wise, or distant because you're not connecting or communicating properly. Yeah. So I see you being worried because maybe messaging has stopped or communication has gotten bad. And you feel like there's some bad choices being made here. So you being in the perceptive mode that you are in, you see that this has gone on too long. Whatever this is, that's bad and it needs to change. It needs to change. You know that it needs to change. So here you are defending yourself. You're defending yourself. Okay. You notice that things are going in a bad direction. Okay. Or there's a problem or there's turbulence in the relationship or in this situation. So you're like, okay, we got to get these emotions back in order. Someone it may be doing something really nice for you and you're really happy about it and it gives you hope. So there's some hope that is re-entered into this situation, which is good. Keep your emotions in check. It looks like you've won. I see what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? It looks like you won. You're successful, okay? One of your options or one of the things that you've done to kind of fix this or work on it is going to pay off here, okay? So it looks like emotionally things are opening up, reasons to celebrate. You may be introducing them to some family or friends, and it's a good situation. Okay, so I feel like the person that you're with is afraid of change. They're not clear if this is going to be successful. They're not clear if this is exactly what they want. Okay? But at the same time, they don't want you to worry. They're not sure that you're perfect together. I mean, that you're perfect together. But at the same time, I feel like they're not ready to lose you right now. Yeah, they're not sure about the future. They're just waiting to see. It's like they feel something and they're not sure what it is. Like something's going to happen or there's a reason why it's not going to work out. And they're just waiting to see what that's going to be. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to change. See, things are going to change, but there's going to be some problems nurturing stability in this situation, especially in March. Okay? So let's do your oracle cards. Okay, Aquarius. Spirit, what do you have for Aquarius for March? What would you like for them to know for the month of March? Yeah. So this is what I feel like is happening. I'm going to say this in a way that you're not going to agree with. I just heard them say. You're beating this person into submission. But you don't like to think of it as you're begging. It's not like a begging. You're just being very consistent, and this person is seeing your consistency. I feel like it's actually... it makes a difference. Oh, I'm dropping everything. It makes a difference that they see you doing this sort of effort. But like I said, your heart is just in a different place. So you don't look at it as you submitting in a way. You're just going forward or towards something that you want, you know? Okay, Aquarius for March. Look at that. You are like, listen, I can choose to do whatever I want in this world. And I choose to work on this. I choose to be focused on this. And it's almost like, can't you see that I'm choosing to be focused on this? This means something. It's like, Aquarius, you're trying to get someone to see. Yeah. You're really addicted to this person. And there's a little bit of an unhealthy... Okay. So they're bringing up the facade card again. And facade talks about changing your thinking process eventually. Okay. So it's okay to be consistent and push towards something that you want. But there comes a point where it becomes unhealthy. And you don't want to feel like you wasted your time. Okay. So get the answers that you're looking for. And then stick with them. Okay. Don't depend on this person's happiness either, because they don't know what they want. It's very questioning energy. So we have sever vows of poverty. Don't look at your lack this month, Aquarius. Aquarius, okay? Especially when it comes to money, career, or opportunities. Don't look at your lack. Think of it as it's just a way of spirit putting you in the position that you need to be when you get rejected from something or feel neglected from something, because it's time for you to move on, okay? So think of things in more of a positive way. They're trying to like rebirth you as something different, or a different mindset, or a different way of perceiving things, processing things, if you will. Yeah. Um, you're definitely learning relationships. So it looks like you have a hard time connecting to people, or recently you've had this problem in a lot of different aspects. So you're trying to hold on to things that have been stable or consistent instead of branching out. But you have to realize, like I said, that you have the freedom to do everything that you want. It's almost like your consistency is holding you back from change. So try something different in March, okay? I love you so much. And if you need a private reading, remember, links in the description box below, or you can go to that website there. I'll be more than happy to help you with that. I love you, and I'll see you for the mid-months. Bye-bye.